Back on our pregame show with Kevin Parada. Kevin, really great to see you. Appreciate it.
How you doing, Matt?
Doing great. Tell us right now, 4 games in a row for you that you're probably hitting, some of your best all year right now. How do you feel at the plate with where you're at right now?
I feel really confident. Confident with the work I'm putting in, and just how it's coming out on the field is starting to show, which is really nice.
Tell us that work that you're putting in. What does that look like to get yourself to where you are right now?
Yeah, my entire career I've been able to hit the ball at good angles, which is usually what allows for doubles and homers. And honestly, this year I haven't been able to do that. That's been the biggest struggle. It's not like the exit velocity or anything like that. So just been working the last couple months on trying to get the ball back up in the air and starting to see some of that come to fruition.
How rewarding is it to see it come to fruition?
Oh, it makes you feel so much better. I've been struggling a little bit this year. I've had some big ups and big downs. So, like, just seeing that happen and starting to see the ball come off the bat the way I want it to it's a really good feeling, and it makes you trust even more with what you're doing.
When you're out there last night, both your hits were 105 plus. Knowing that you have that in your back pocket all year, has that helped you to be able to kind of stay the course, knowing it's going to come at some point?
Yeah, I knew it wasn't like an exit velocity thing or stuff like that because I'd been hitting balls hard throughout the year, just not hitting it the way I want to off the bat. And so that was it was really an easy focus to like know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish versus like trying to search for different things. And so I knew it was more about flight of the ball than anything. And so I could really focus on that, and it helped.
What do you think the key is to lifting the baseball?
It's a good path, and it's just being ready to hit at the same time, like having the confidence to be yourself and be ready to hit, but also like having a good bat path that you're inside the baseball. If you're inside the baseball, like you give yourself the best opportunity to hit a line drive, hit a high fly ball if you miss it a little bit.
Your hits in these last 4 games too have been extremely impactful to your team winning. When you see homers that change the score or that double you had the other night in the 8th inning that you win a 1-0 game, when you see yourself kind of win a game by yourself in a way, what does that feel like, knowing that you're coming through in those moments?
It's an amazing feeling. All you want to do in the end is really help the team win. Like, it doesn't matter what that looks like on an individual basis on a night, but when my name's being called right now and I'm able to help the team win in those moments, and whether it's the homer or the double, like it's a rewarding feeling because in the end, all you want to do is win, no matter who's the guy that's there. But it's awesome because you have a group of guys right now that are really honed in on that, and that's all that matters to them.
You guys have done a whole lot of winning these last few, week or so, week plus. What has it been like with all these new faces that you're meeting for the first time?
Yeah, it's a lot of new faces, but it's good. They all have a good energy about them. They all want to get to work, want to do what's best to advance their careers as well as like win the baseball game. That's the most important thing, and that's honestly part of the development is showing that you can win and help a team win is part of what gets us to the major leagues.
Turning it back to you for a moment, I know the mental side of the game is huge for you. When you go up to AAA and you have all that success to then come back here, how do you kind of battle, being present and knowing and sticking to what your goals are?
In the end, it's just the major leagues or the minor leagues. Like, that's what it is. It doesn't really matter if you're in AA or AAA. Like, you have to perform at all levels, and that's what the guys that get called up and get their opportunities do. And so that's really all it came down to, was like it has to do with at bats and playing as much as possible to get myself, and that's a positive thing. Sure. So I just have to keep my head down and keep doing the work and let the fruits of the labor show as they started to show.
Defensively, how would you assess your growth throughout this year?
It's been huge. I think last year I made big strides defensively, and this year I feel more comfortable behind the plate than I ever had in my entire life. So I know that I'm doing all the things that are right, and I know it's showing on that end, and now it's like about marrying the hitting and the catching, because that's what makes you a major leaguer.
Talking about hitting one last time, what's your favorite park in the Eastern League to hit at?
It's definitely Portland. I over my career, I've hit really well in Portland, so I really do enjoy it. Great atmosphere, good ballpark, just everything about it is really enjoyable.
So, just looking at you in the after that game yesterday, I went back and looked at the numbers of your career here. Would you have any idea of how well you hit here?
No, I have no clue, but I just know I hit well here.
6 homers and 17 RBIs in 17 games in this ballpark.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What is it about this place?
Honestly, I don't know. I have no clue. I really enjoy playing here, and I know I enjoy playing here. And it is nice having a big monster over there in left field that even if you don't necessarily get all of a ball, like you can still slug a little bit. So, but yeah, I really enjoy playing here. We play the Red Sox a lot throughout all of the minor leagues, and it's just fun. It's fun here.
Kevin, lastly, to finish the season strong, what does that look like for you to keep this going?
It's just continuing the consistency on what I'm doing in the cage and keep trusting the confidence that I've had the last couple weeks in the box, and know like I'm going to have my ups and downs throughout the remainder of 4 or 5 weeks. But if I can just keep that consistency of what I'm doing and keep the confidence, like I know what's going to be there is going to be there, and I'm going to finish the series strong, or the year strong.
Fun to watch, Kevin. Really appreciate the time.
Thank you, Matt.